I hadn't intended to get involved in undercover filming, but I wanted the world to know about Madagascar's illegal timber trade. On my first trip, I posed as a birdwatcher in the forest and ended up looking for illegal timber at the small port of Weimar. It wasn't so easy to find. But it was there.
Tonight we take you on an adventure halfway around the globe to the island of Madagascar off the coast of Africa. But you won't find lions, giraffes, or elephants here. Madagascar's strange and colorful wildlife evolved in isolation. It's a place like no other. These pictures have never been seen on television before. They show what international law enforcement, the American government, and conservationists around the globe say is an ecological nightmare. Madagascar's national parks are being plundered. These makeshift camps inside the forest house thousands of locals who are illegally chopping down rare and extremely valuable rosewood trees. Each of these trees is worth thousands of dollars on the international market, but the desperate residents of Madagascar are cutting them down for just a few dollars a day.
Unstable government, corruption, and a desperate population have allowed timber smugglers to capitalize on porous park borders and easy access to the sea. In 2009, a joint investigation between Global Witness and the Environmental Investigation Agency found that, at its height, nearly $500,000 of illegal rosewood was being shipped out of Madagascar every day.
Every step along the trail, Sasha was collecting solid evidence for his case, documenting with video, collecting GPS locations of stumps and trees, and detailing the impact the illegal loggers had on the wildlife in the national park. And the forest was definitely in need of guardians. Sasha returned to Tunam sawmill to look for clues and was shocked by the scale of the operation, since cutting of any rosewood or ebony has been illegal here since 2006.
Here in the Opexa concession in Loreto, in Peru, to document trees that don't exist in a concession that's never seen legal logging, but whose trees have supposedly been processed and exported to the United States. Included among those are about 46 cedar trees. Cedar is a tree that's protected by the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species. So it's basically it's a laundering scheme, and it's a laundering scheme that we have one example of here, but which exists on a grand and pervasive scale in this country.
First of all, challenge like this, I was really excited. It's right up my street. 3 days in the countryside, trying to get some good pictures down. The key thing when, aspiring to be a photographer is the love of your subject matter or the love of imagery. One of the first locations I put into the mix was these incredible sea forts off the coast of Whitstable. I'd known about these for a few years, but never quite had the right excuse or reason to get out there in a boat and photograph them. We're chugging through this kind of Bermuda Triangle fog, and then suddenly these H.G. Wells War of the Worlds structures start to resolve and the details come clear. the wash of the boat hit this buoy and this bell went off and the seagulls are screeching.
Next in line was 29-year-old Toby Smith from London. He's a trained photographer, but he also has a degree in environmental science. He's on a mission to spread the eco word, and he's hoping the judges give him the chance to do just that. Toby's hoping that his large photograph of a power station has got what it takes to get him there.
Toby, would you introduce your photograph for us?
Okay, the photo is entitled Ratcliffe on Soar. It's from a series called Light After Dark, whereby I photographed every single power station in Britain at night. There's no post-production, so the colours, the content is as per the scene.
I think this is terrific.
I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but the frame is a 5-hour exposure, which gives that
Right. 5 hours.
give that luminosity to the sky.
Right.
So it's actually pitch black in camera when I was there.
This, I think the fact that you have used a very commonplace and make us look at it again and find something in it. You have the message and the after effect there. I mean, I can see all that. It's an absolute yes from me.
Roy?
For this photograph, it's a no.
Cool.
Yes, I'll vote for it.
Cool. Thank you. I couldn't tell all the way through which way you were going to go.
David probably couldn't either.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank
See you
you,
soon.
Toby.
It's relief for Toby. He's won his place at the exhibition, but
Well done, David.